What's up, Batty Minions, Coffin Crew, and YouTuber? I hope your week has been epic so far. You know, I don't pay much attention to stuff, and sometimes I miss out. And today, I'm glad. I'm glad that I turned over to Dead by Daylight on live stream. Facing me was the Houndmaster, Ori Kane. New map that's gonna be released eventually, but not released initially, but released on the PT. New chapter, PTV. I'm gonna give you the lowdown on all the information, stats, the perks. Try a couple rounds and see what we can do. I've servers, see what can be done there. Now, initially, I'm gonna show you guys some botted matches because it takes a while to get. I imagine today's gonna be without further ado and no other delay. Check this out. We got 4.6 meters per second on the Houndmaster. This makes her fast as the Hag base speed. We've got a base radius of 32 meters. Got Myers radius.
The hunt will begin soon enough.
And she's an average height. Alright, so we got a doggo. She's a pirate that raises King Corsos. The Houndmaster and her dog operate as one. Her commands are followed without question or delay. Special ability Chase. Chase command sends the dog out at high speed. Pressing the power button again redirects the chase, pivoting the dog's path. Dog catches a survivor. Dog starts a grab. Survivor becomes hindered and pulled towards the Houndmaster. Survivor can get free by setting the dog. It can be rescued by another survivor. Grabs that end without injury have the survivor hindered. Grab duration is shorter for survivors. Effect. Got special ability Search. Search command sends a dog to a target location, creating a search path. It has its own lullaby, and as it moves, Houndmaster's Hound sense radius rises over distance travel. Survivors who enter the radius are affected by Hound sense or by Killer Instinct. The Houndmaster follows the dog's search path. He gains increased movement speed over time. Leaving the search path ends the bonus movement speed. I have an idea. I have an idea already. Alright, so special effect Hound sense. Healthy survivors affected by Hound sense receive deep wounds. Injured survivors affected by Hound sense suffer from louder aggressive pain and longer pulls when you put them into the dust. It's about to get wild. Alright, so we've got a couple perks. Old Shaking Thunder. Enemies on land and sea learn to tremble before fight. After you fall from a height, your launch attack distance is 25% seconds. So I'm thinking you combine this with coup de grace. You might actually be able to get some super ridiculous legends. Perk has a 5-second cooldown. Go on run. Tell your friends I'm coming for them. For TMA. Guessing that's her name, 14. Alright, Scourgehook, Jagged Compass. Now this is really intriguing. Why? Sometimes the compass points north, other times it points somewhere else entirely. At the start of the trial, you get 4 random hooks changed into Scourge hooks. Their auras in white. Normal, right? When a survivor is unhooked from a hook, it becomes a Scourge hook. When you hook a survivor on a Scourge hook, the aura of the generator with the most progress revealed to you. Drop anchor, I will chart a new course. So, this means you can tag it with another Scourge hook. And just pop Scourge hooks all over the map. Almost being able to control where your Scourge hooks are. Anyways. I know, alright? It's cringe, but it was funny. Hello. No quarter. Every skirmish ended with a relentless volley of cannon fire, leaving no doubt who was superior. Fire reaches 75% healing progress. All self-healing. They are faced with continuous skill checks. Skill checks are missed or heal is interrupted. The survivor suffers from broken satisfaction. Broken prevents survivors from being healed. Fire and other broadside don't stop until the sea takes them. Now, I didn't realize this until now. They buffed Vecna. And the dispelling sphere. The sphere of dispelling. With that, if you use the Vorpal Blade, which causes broken, if you get hit with the sphere, tag this on, and people are gonna have problems. It's gonna get weird. Alright, let's do the bio real quick. Portia May's father helped found a prosperous settlement of sailors and merchants on an uncharted island in the Caribbean. They called their port town Fortune and created a vast trading network, which exposed Portia to cultures and knowledge from around the world. As a sailor and lover of stories, Portia's father read her the Arabian Nights, Shakespeare, Greek mythology, especially in sailing and celestial navigation. To be sure, he instilled with her a love for adventure so that she always wanted to travel with him. Aww. Once she accompanied her father on a trip to Italy, where they traded sugar and silver for rare silks and spices. They also acquired a litter of Corso puppies. Oh, puppies! Which her father said they would train as hunting dogs for Fortune's yearly hunting. He also mentioned she could keep the strongest of the litter for an upcoming 12th birthday. Oh, go Papa. She named the pups Caesar, King, Shaw, Athena, and the run of the bunch, Snug? 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 How adorable is that? Oh! Snug will get all the cuddles. But before she could begin the training, a violent storm pushed the Night Dream off course into an area controlled by freebooters. Desperately, her father tried to steer the ship to safety, but he dreaded Mad Moloch attacked them. But the dreaded Mad Moloch attacked them with his ships and took Night Dream quickly. Those who survived the initial attack were pitted against each other in vicious fights that Moloch and the crew would wage on. Brigand promised that the last man standing would be let go. Portia's father refused to participate. The most vicious of Moloch's men, his son, Tariq, tortured him for hours and finally slit his throat. Keeping Portia alive to get past Fortune's outer defenses, Moloch and Tariq returned to their sloop and left the skeleton crew on Night Dream. Portia would lead them into Fortune, and once inside, Moloch and his rangers would attack, pillage, and burn the beloved town to the ground. Using her skills celestial navigation, Portia led them off course through an area that many claim to be cursed, known as the Dragon's Tooth. Some believe to be an area led into the dark, malignant domain of some inevitable evil where monsters roamed. Portia hoped to lead Moloch to his room as she perished, or to his doom, and as she perished in the effort, so be it. As she approached the Dragon's Tooth, dark clouds accumulated, and a cold black fog surrounded them. Sheets of rain fell, and fierce wind roared down on the ship, creating black mountains that crashed over the mast. Instantly, Moloch and his ship turned away from the storm and left her to perish, but Portia refused to surrender as Night Dreams plowed thick fog and lightning. A heart thundered in her chest, and her ship creaked and groaned and slowly capsized. The last thing she saw before the ocean swallowed her whole was the silhouette of a giant tentacle crashing down on them. She opened her blurry eyes to see Snug staring down at her, licked her face, and barked for her to get up. Licking the salt water out of her eyes, she pushed her aching and bruised body from the ground and collapsed on the strange purple sand. She had never seen anything like it before. Difficult, she gathered herself, stood, and turned around to face the run. Snug barked twice and began sniffing the ground. Her to a cluster of coconuts in purple sea. Dried out the seaweed, cracked the coconuts, and ate on the rocks, quickly listening to creatures she'd never heard before and suddenly realized they were a moon on an island in the Dragon's Tooth. They're in a strange world, an in-between world. A world her father had once described as a living nightmare and tortured the mind and played with the heart. As she listened to these strange new sounds, she suddenly saw Molech everywhere. Instinctively, Portia closed her eyes and shrieked and only stopped when Snug jumped in her lap, returning to the moment with a crescendo of barks. Over the years, Portia survived on whatever washed ashore as she battled the predators that stalked the island. Ferocious animals, vicious humans, savage abominations, not of this world. Snug now weighed over 100 pounds, followed Portia everywhere. Wait, Snug's with us? That's Snug? Together they made a daunting pair, and most survivors on the island kept their distance. Those who didn't lived to regret it as they lived at all. And just when she was about to give up on the idea of escaping, she spotted an impossible thing while searching the beach for Snug. Her disbelief, she saw Night Dream drift ashore in a cold black fog. She knew better than to doubt or question anything on this island. The whistle, she entered the water, but was suddenly attacked by a group of castaways. In her mind, she slaughtered Molech 50 times, spared only those she needed to crew. Together, they spent days searching for Snug. He was nowhere to be found. Gone. Gone as if he had never been, as if he had only been a figment of her imagination. Oh. Decades, Portia terrorized the Caribbean as she searched for Molech. She only attacked freebooters, taking their gold and torturing them mystically. She ate some tangible darkness living within her. Darkness like a parasite that demanded blood. Oh. On this occasion, Portia couldn't appease hunger. The parasite would squeeze her mind with the deadly talons. Crushing reason and reality, she would see Molech's fate. Every crew member. Attack and butcher everyone and anyone so one of her many trusted guard dogs barked for stop and Molech would suddenly dematerialize into wisps of black fog. Terrified, the crew knew it was just a matter of time before madness turned. So, even when they finally located Molech, they had underestimated their captain. By the time Portia was through with them, there were only 5 left standing in a pool of blood and gore. They instantly threw themselves on her mercy as her dogs surrounded them waiting for the kill command. Never came. Destroying Molech would take more hands than she possessed. Gathering her wits, she ordered the mutineers to clean up the deck and feed her dogs as she steered Nighting toward the island. Molech was out on the high seas. Portia crew's Captain Tank, or Tariq, locked him up in preparation for his father's return. Molech returned. He found the island deserted apart from him, offering chests of gold and jewels. When she wanted to join Molech's crew, heard an amazing feast. I recognized her. Molech accepted the treasure and asked about it. Smiled and assured him his son would be joining them for dinner. No. Portia served Molech an elaborate meal, and he drank and ate with gusto. The meat was especially good, roasted crisp and black on the outside, and pink and juicy on the inside. He wanted to know if it was wild boar venison. Portia smiled, stood proudly, and reached over the table, lifted it. Golden cloche revealed Tariq's decapitated glazed head, frozen in a scream of horror, the mouth vomiting bullion and jewels. Molech roared, his anguish like a wounded bull, as she reveled in his torment, as a thick black fog rose from the floor like a black veil. Before she could strike Molech down, something unforeseen backward into the darkness. At once her laughter died, lips curled with mingled panic, rage. Veins in her neck stood out in two livid ridges. On livid ridges, talons gripped her mind and squeezed, refused to let go. He was gone, gone before she could stop his head to a bloody pulp. Unintelligible words fumbled out of her mouth, generated into a guttural rap. Just as she was about to scream, she heard the impossible. Bark. Bark she hadn't heard in years. Heard it again and again. Snug! He had Molek's scent. Not trying to understand what could not be understood. Charged right into the fog, finished what she started with her long lost friend. I wonder if, hear me out, very cool story by the way. Very cool, fed him his.
These lice-infested rats aren't worthy enough to spit.
Haha. Buddy. Hey, buddy. I was just talking about how I needed a dog friend. Yes, I was talking about you the other day. Ah. Come on, Snug. Let's go eat some faces. He's so good.
Catch! Now!
Okay. Oh, he leaps over shit.
Now!
Oh! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Let's go!
Catch! Go!
Alright, so you can zone out. What? Wait, I'm not understanding the search command.
Like a worm.
This is pretty fucking cool, actually. Makes me miss my doggies.
So.
I know how to play it now.
Good.
Okay. And this is the new survivor, by the way.
Catch!
Look at that. Okay, so, all right. Kinda happy. Oh.
Find me a rat. Go.
Excuse me, sir.
Go.
Get him, boy. So I could do some insta down shit with this.
Now. Go.
Okay.
Catch. Now.
Okay. I don't want to mori this one.
Now. Now. Now.
You gotta be really precise with that.
Now. Go.
Alright, so you have to watch for the line.
Loyal one, aren't you? Catch.
Bro, I love this.
Now.
Bro, I love this. Come on, buddy. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get the mori off. But holy shit. This is a really fun killer. Where'd he go? Okay, cool. Alright, so that's my first round of the Houndmaster. Let's see what I can do next.
Seek.
Wanna pet my puppy dog? Come back here and pet my puppy dog. Come here and pet my puppy dog. Wanna pet my puppy dog? You got spooked. And spook's gonna cost you though. Oh. Oh, you little shit.
Now.
Come here.
Hi, how are you?
That's our first DC of the day, folks.
Stop your whining. Now.
This is the new survivor. Nice. I just don't want to pet my puppy dog.
Fine, you rat.
Oh.
Now. Come.
Honestly, I'm so glad there's no pallet here.
Now.
Bot didn't struggle. Oh, that's 2D6.
Enough theatrics.
Seek. Now.
Catch. Go.
You baited.
Times do you have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Oh. Double the surge, double the fun. Back down to your precious. Oh wow. What the? Where the hell? I thought this was basement. I thought this was basement. Damn. Nice.
Now.
Something like that.
Hi, how are you?
Guessing we still got some fine tuning to do or something on this map. Maybe it's too big.
Like a worm.
I underestimated her power.
Catch.
Get out of my puppy dog.
Shut it and die.
Get out of my puppy dog.
Now.
Oh, yeah, I only have one. Right.
Catch.
Okay, so it's kind of like Huntress. You got to take your time and target it. What's up, buddy? Oh, this is the other bot. Or Mori's fucking brutal. Getting insane. See how I alerted? Sorry, Ace, but because you're a bot, you got to go, buddy. That's a good map.
Now!
Zonage.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
There you have it. That worked way better than expected. Bergs. Adamant Dead Hard. Deliverance. Senses Strike. Unbreakable. Bond. Resurgence. Leader will make it. Breakable. Adrenaline. Dead Hard. And. Oh, that was Treacherous Crows. Okay.